days. Last day we have completed up to 22 and I have told you to do question number 23 as a homework. But some of the children, they have asked their doubts about 23. So I am solving question number 23 from exercise 6a. Have a look. It says they rupees 15,000 is divided between Meera and Seena in such a way that Seena gets 1/3 of what Meera gets. Find the ratio between the shares of Meera and Seena and the shares of Meera and Seena respectively. The total amount was distributed. This was 15,000. Let Meera gets X. So Seena gets X by 3. Now the first it says ratio between Meera and Seena. So Meera's, I am doing with X only. The last time also I have told you. We were confused, we were going on reducing, but we did not get, it was very long. So you just go with this only, you don't need to do. So Meera's share is X, Sheena's share is X by 3. So we can write it X by X by 3. That gives you X into 3 by X. X is cancelled, so this is 3:1. They get. This is the ratio between Meera and Sheena. Now come to question number 2. Shares of Meera and Sheena. It's a simple, you can do here also sum of ratio. Three plus 1, 4. So Meera gets 3 by 4 into rupees 15,000. 4 3s are 12, 4 7s are 28, 4 5s are 20. Then this gives you rupees 3 zeros are 0, 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21 and 1 22, 3 3s are 9 and 2 11. And Seena gets 1 by 4 into rupees 15,000. So this 3750. So Seena gets rupees 375 and 0. Is it? Write it please. Now 24 it says Nivedita's piggy bank has rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5's coin in the ratio of 7:5:8. If the piggy bank holds rupees 1,254 in all, find the number of coins of each kind in the piggy bank. Let number of coins be X. Let the magnitudes be X. So question number 24. Ratio between the coins of rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5 is equal to 7:5:8. Let number of rupees 1's coin is 7x, rupees 2's coins is 5x and rupees 5's coins is 8x. These are the numbers, these are the nomination of rupees. So what would be the values? Value of rupee 1's coins, that is 7x into 1. This is the value. Value of rupees 2's coins, that is 5x into 2, 10x. And the value of rupees 5's coins, that is 8x into 5, that is 40x. You will ask why. You just say me, if you have 10 coins of 2 rupees, what is the value of the total 10 coins? That is 20 rupees. If you have 3 coins of 5 rupees, you have 15 rupees. You didn't have 3 rupees. You have 15 rupees because one coin's value is 5 rupees. So like that, if the value is 8x, if the number of coin is 8x, so value would be 8 into 5, 40x. Because we have to add the values, that is equal to total money given. Total money was, total money is equal to rupees 1254. So we'll add this 7x plus 10x plus 40x is equal to rupees 1254. Just see, it gives you 57x is equal to 1254, or x is equal to 3 19s are 3 4s are 3 1s are 3 8s are 1922. So x is equal to 22. Now we have to find the number of coins. Therefore, number of coins of rupees 1, 7 into 22, 154, rupees 2, 5 into 22, 100, 110, and rupees 5 is equal to 8 into 22, 176. This many coins were there. Is it? This were not value, these were the coins. Now number 25, arrange the given ratios in ascending order. Now you are having the ratios 3:7, 4:9, 5:11, 2:5 and 3:8. These ratios we will be writing in the term of fraction. Look at question number 25. As you have done fraction, the same thing we have to do it here. 25, the ratios are 3:7, 4:9, 5:11, 2:5 and 3:8. Is it? Now what I am going to write? 3/7, 4/9, 5/11, 2/5 and 3/8. Now what will be the LCM of this all? Nothing is divisible, you can see. Everything has different denominators. So the LCM will be 8 5s are 40, 11s are 440 and 7 9s are 63 into 440. 0 0 4 3s are 12, 4 6 are 24 and 1 25. 0 2 7 7 2. No. So what we are going to write? 3/7 into 27720, 4/9 into 27720, 5/11 into 27720, 2/5 into 27720 and 3/8 into 277. It means we have to bring it in simpler form, is it? Now if we cancel it with 7, we'll have it 9 11s are 99, 5 8s are 40. 99 into 40, 10, 4 9s are 36, 36 and 3 39. Now if we cancel it here, So we'll have 40, 77. 0, 7 4s are 28, 7 4s are 28 and 2, 30. 63 into 40, 0, 4 3s are 12, 4 6 are 24 and 1, 25. 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 5 4s are 20. 8 3s are 24, 3, 8 4s are 32, 5, 8 6 are 48, 8 5s are 40. Now you just multiply. It gives you 3 zeros are 0, 3 6 are 18, 3 9s are 27 and 1 28, 3 3s are 9 and 1, 9 and 2 11. 4 0, 4 8s are 32, 4 3s are 12, 5 zeros are 0, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25 and 1 26, 5 2s are 10 and 2 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10 and 1 11, 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 18 and 1 19, 3 4s are 12 and 1 13, 3 3s are 9 and 1 10. Now the biggest number is 11, 12, 12, 11, 10. So this is number 1. What is there? Ascending. So smaller to bigger. Smallest number is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this one was 3 by 8, then 2 by 5, then number 3 was 3 by 7, then 4 was 4 by 9, then 5 by 11. Now get the ratio. 3 is to 8, 2 is to 5, 3 is to 7, 4 is to 9, 5 is to 11. This you have to do for the descending also. Question number 26 you have to do. Now 27 also, as we have done question number 24, the same way you have to do question number 27. Once you get the money, Mr. Verma has lost his wallet, had rupees 15 notes, rupees 200 notes, rupees 500 notes in the ratio of this. He remembered that he was carrying this rupees in the wallet. How many notes of each kind were there in the wallet? He filed an FIR in the police station. Next day the police informed him that class 7 student has found it on the road. Mr. Verma collected the wallet and rewarded the child for his honesty by giving him 2/5 of the money in the wallet. How much money was the child rewarded with? Now there are two questions. The first questions you have to solve as question number 24, as I have told you. Now second question, you have to get 2 by 5 of rupees 3,550 that was rewarded to the child. So 26 and 27 you have to do. I am not going to do it. 28, it says the ratio of age of grandmother and granddaughter is 5:7. If the sum of their ages is 98, find the age. The same way we have to get the sum of ratio and then we have to get their ages. You will try to do question number 26 and 27. 27, the first part has to be done as 24 and the second part you have to get 2/5 of rupees 3,550. Now 28, ratio between the ages of grandma, granny and granddaughter is equal to 5:2. Sum of their ages 98. So what we are going to do? We are going to do sum of the ratio, then age of grandma and age of granddaughter. Sum of the ratio, therefore sum of the ratio 5 plus 2 7. Therefore age of grandma 5 by 7 into 98 years, 70 years. And age of granddaughter, 2 by 7 into 98 years, 28 years. Number 29. Ghanshyam makes 3 liters of water to 18 liters of milk, and Radheshyam mixes 5 liters to 22 liters of milk. Which of two is less adulterate? Adulterate means the extra things what we make, the mix with the substances, that is called adulterates. Now we have to compare it. What is for Ghanshyam? 3:18. Question number 29. For Ghanshyam, milk is to water is 18 liter milk, 3 liter water. So this is 6:1, is it? And for Radheshyam, milk is to water is 22 liter milk and 5 liters water. So we cannot reduce it, let it be. Now you have to compare 6:1 or 22:5. What is greater? 6 5s are 30, 22 1s are 22. Is it? Or just you don't do, we'll go with this. Now to make it equivalent, what we have to do? It can be 30 by 5 or 22 by 5. So this is more. In 30 liter, he is adding 5 liter of water, and he is adding in 20 liter 5 liter of water. Is 22 liter 5 liter of water. So who is adding more? Ghanshyam's milk. Who is having Radheshyam's milk is having less adulterants. No, not Radheshyam. Radheshyam is in 22 liter milk, he is adding 5 liter water. Where Ghanshyam is adding in 30 liter milk, he is adding 5 liters of water. So who is adding more water? He is having less in 22 5 liter, in 30 liters. Now you can write conclusion says, conclusion, Ghanshyam adds 5 liter water with 30 liter milk, where Radheshyam adds 5 liters water in 22 liter milk. So more milk, less water. Less milk, more water. So in this milk there are less adulterants. So therefore in Ghanshyam's milk there is less adulterants. Ghanshyam's milk is less adulterate. Adulterated. Now whether this is true or false, you just look at first one. 25/30 is the simplest form of 4:7. No, false. Number 1 is false. Number 2, 13 twos are 13 threes are 13 fours are by 11 twos are 11 threes are 11 fours are true. Question number 1 is false. Question number 2 is true. Number 13. Question number 3. 7 seconds and 1 day are commensurable quantities. Yes, we can change it. 1 day has to be it can be converted into seconds. 35 is true. First is false. Second true. Third true. Fourth, 35 is to 70. 1 is to 2. 70 is to 150. Again 1 is to 2. Yes, equal ratio. Yes, true. The ratio of 1 is to 9 is greater than the ratio of 1 is to 10. Yes, true. 1 is to 9. 1 chocolate 9 parts. 1 chocolate 10 part. Is 1 chocolate 9 part will be greater. So only the first one is false. Others are true. Now what you have to do? You have to number 30 you leave it in the book only. No need to write it in the copy. Now you have to read about proportion. Next I will be reading chapters related to proportion. Clear? And you just try to solve question number 26 and 27. If there is any doubt, you just ask me. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.